Thank you for joining us. I'm Brett Lemoyne, and welcome to our Fox 6 Sense recap of 2025. We begin at Lambeau Field, where we learned of big changes for Wisconsin high school students, starting with the class of 2028. You won't be able to graduate unless you've taken a personal finance course. So who's teaching the teachers? We head to Titletown for an answer.
Whether you are in the dating scene or not, you probably heard about the apps from friends, families, or maybe even your children. More than 40 million people in the country use these dating apps. Members of Milwaukee's Common Council want you to understand the risks that you take when you use them. Milwaukee police say they recently have seen a surge of robberies associated with dating apps, especially among the LGBTQ+ community. Police say the crimes usually start with the suspect and victim meeting up, then the suspect robbing them or having other suspects do the crime.
Yeah, there's also a red flag or two. So here are some things to look out for this morning. If your date only has a few photos on their profile, they could be a bot. If they refuse to talk on the phone before a meeting, they could be a catfish. And if they dodge your questions or only give vague answers, that is also a big no.
And if you are past the red flag phase and ready to meet, think about these tips while planning. If you're meeting someone in person for the first time, meet in a public place, like a restaurant, a bar, or a coffee shop. Also, it's advised not to go back to the apartment or home of someone you just met. And on a similar note, provide your own transportation to the date, like driving yourself or using a rideshare app. Finally, always tell a trusted friend or loved one where you're going and who you're meeting.
Good morning, everybody. Our big story is really all about the big gig today.
All about it, baby.
It's here, opening day, Summerfest. Here we go.
We've been counting down for what seems like years.
Here we go.
Yes, Derek and Rob are there hanging out, all smiles. What's up, guys?
Now at 7, the road to the Super Bowl starts right now.
These games the margins are razor thin.
The Packers are getting ready for a heavyweight battle against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Having a chance to win the Super Bowl and, make a run in the playoffs, we're going to dial in.
Coming up, we have all the details on how the team is getting ready with reports straight out of Philadelphia.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
And more on the excitement from fans who made the trip. It's a deep dive on the green and gold all morning long.
In just under an hour here, voters all across the state will head to the polls to choose a new state Supreme Court justice.
Well, it's the only race that you'll find on every ballot in Wisconsin. Let's go to Stephanie Quirk. Stephanie, you're live downtown with a preview of the candidates and what voters can expect. Good morning.
Wisconsin has recorded its first confirmed measles case this year in Waukesha County.
Yeah, the first case in the county in more than a decade.
Bill Miston is here to detail what we know and what health officials say you should do to stay safe. Bill.
We have moved into the newsroom for this next segment for an important reason. Helping your child to focus more while in school could be as easy as increasing their movement. Fox's Marianne Rafferty takes a closer look at how researchers are using standing desks, just like this one right here, to help give students a boost of brain power. We want to take you to a live situation. This is happening on the interstate. You are looking at a police chase right now. This is I-94 at Wisconsin 20. We have been tracking this for a number of minutes now. We are watching this. We see State Patrol. We see deputies. You see officers coming out of the car. Guns are drawn right here. Guns are drawn. The driver has now put their hands out of the door.
We are following breaking news this morning. Milwaukee police are investigating a deadly crash near 76th and Florist. Police say the driver was heading north when it veered off the street, crashed, and started on fire. The driver died at the scene. Anyone with information is encouraged to call Milwaukee police. About 20 minutes before the crash, Milwaukee police confirmed they responded to a shooting about a block away. This right here is a live look at the scene. MPD told us first responders took a 32-year-old to the hospital and they are expected to survive. Milwaukee police are looking into whether these two scenes are connected. And as soon as we get information of that confirmation, we'll let you know here on air and on our Fox Local mobile app.
Hey folks, the nation remembers the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. MLK Day is held the third Monday in January, and it is a day to recognize his work in the civil rights movement. Now, his speeches on injustice, racism, and inequality were heard all over the country.
An observance, DPW says that its schedule is going to look a little bit different today. There's going to be no garbage or recycling pickup. For parking, there's going to be no parking meter or hourly restriction enforcement, and Milwaukee Waterworks will be closed, but the emergency line is open should you need it. And a reminder of the places that will be closed for the holiday as well. Schools in our area, colleges, universities, postal and delivery services, financial institutions like banks and the New York Stock Exchange all closed today. Non-essential government agencies like the DMV, courthouses, and public libraries are also closed today in observance.
And we know there will be several other events in our community to honor the legacy of Dr. King.
And we have a look at where you can make a difference and celebrate. That's still ahead at 6.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
There they are! Look at them! A live look at the weather deck where our Brown Deer neighborhood squirrels are enjoying a little corn breakfast, courtesy of Stein's. We'll be right back.